The Rings of Power was a show that seemed to divide fans. There was one side of the fans saying this was a desecration to the name of Tolkien and that anyone who watched it is just giving in to these modern day narratives that destroy the classics. And on the other side, people were saying that it was a really fun watch, really enjoyable, really great set design, and an engaging narrative, and a lot of interesting kind of build-ups to some reveals that for a lot of people they enjoyed. I generally watch things with the hope and the belief that they'll be good, and I want them to be good, because otherwise what a waste of time and what a waste of life. And who goes into something wanting them to be bad? I mean, people before The Rings of Power even came out was saying, what a trash show, this is going to be the worst, not having seen an episode. I don't think The Rings of Power is anything close to what the Lord of the Rings trilogy was. That set of films is one of the best trilogies of all time, and it is absolutely just amazing, so rewatchable, just the best. The Rings of Power wasn't that, but The Rings of Power was in many ways its own thing. It had its own feel, its own world building, and I decided to think of it more as a really expensive fan fiction. There's a lot of elements there that might not necessarily be canon or true to the books, but there was a lot there that I thought were interesting looks into how this world might be interpreted, or how it might have been in those Silmarillion times. The amount of money behind this means that it has so much potential, and if Amazon, they really have a good track record with a lot of their series, and I think they generally are in touch with their audiences. So hopefully they've looked at what they did in the first season and kept the things that worked and put to the side the things that maybe weren't right, and built and capitalized on that feedback. So let's see, we've got a trailer for the second season that's come out with San Diego Comic-Con, and I'm very excited to see it. I hope that we get a good idea of what the story is going to be and some of the lore, and see if it can build on what they did in the first season. Sauron
sees himself as master of all Middle-earth. He seeks to rule it not only through conquest, but by bending the minds of all its peoples to his own. And for that he needs not armies.
No!
But rings.
Galadriel getting the ring.
I'm choosing to wear those rings.
Jeepers, someone's been jeweled there.
His collaborators.
I know you believe this ring is deceiving me, but I believe it is guiding me.
All this may be by his design.
These rings may be how he attains power.
They must be destroyed.
We will discuss the rings once you have answered the question. Who is this man?
He is no man. He deceived me. He is Sauron.
What do I to call you?
A sharer of gifts.
Ooh.
Our work begins now.
I have walked across mountains and deserts to help my friend find his destiny. One the fate of the world may depend on.
Is it my task to stop the fire? Is it my task to face Sauron? To try and cheat death might lead to an even greater catastrophe.
Father, take off the ring.
Wow, that's soon.
I'm afraid, Durin.
Every soul in Middle-earth is in peril. Will you abandon them to their doom?
That wizard just looks like a standard low-level wizard.
Sauron to me.
Oof.
Promise me, Elrond. He will not stop until he is destroyed.
Wow.
Forgiveness takes an age. I need your axe, old friend.
Fight with me. Fight with our friends!
When the darkness falls, there are always some
This looks epic.
who rise forth and shine. You will give me the nine.
This is a solid trailer, man. That looked epic. That was way more than I was expecting. That looks awesome, awesome, awesome. Wow. I'm actually really, really impressed with that. That just looked really amazing. I'm excited for that now. I was like mediumly excited. Like I was like, oh yeah, I like the first season. That trailer has elevated my excitement substantially. The massive battle scenes look so amazing, and one of the things I really loved about the first season was the orcs were practical. They have a real tactile feel. There's just so many elements in this that looked so epic. Except for Farmer Joe, was it? I don't know who he is. I was just like, oh, there's Gandalf, this guy. But yeah, that looked amazing. I don't know if that's just my experience with this, but this looks so much better than the first season. Like I said, you know, if they could learn from what they did in that first season, they've got some good characters, they've got some good actors, they've got the tools, they've got the finances. There's potential here to be amazing. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited as a fan of Lord of the Rings to see. I mean, they're definitely playing on some of the harpy strings of the things that we love from the movies, like the Balrog and the spiders and the falcons and all that kind of stuff. If it serves the purpose of the story and they're finding a way to engage us and make it make sense, then why not? Just do it. But wow, it looked awesome. The epic battles in this look amazing. I can't wait to see how those play out. Did you guys like this trailer as much as I did? I think it looks just brilliant. Let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you liked the first season and if you think that the second season can be better or you think it's going to be worse. Yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts and your comments. Thanks for watching. Have a fantastic, wonderful, lovely day.